So for the penthouse, this is kind of what I was thinking. Something that's a bit thin, because I wouldn't consider this to be a wide structure. The fire escapes on the side are giving. So I like this idea. Oh, can you guys hear the thunder? Yeah. I also have this one, which is also quite similar. Lots of the glass, the balcony situation. But the reason I pinned this is because I like this back. This is the back of the building. The first image I showed you was the front. The back of the building has a communal seating. I love that. I love that idea. Having like a fire pit and then just simply couches bordered off with some fences and plants. Just simple. Not a barbecue grill, not just a simple fireplace. I think that's so nice for either the residents to gather here and get to know each other, or if you invite like a date over after going out to dinner, you invite them back to your place, you sit out here, maybe have a glass of wine. It's just giving. It's giving. It looks so good. So I want to incorporate that. And this one here, do I have to zoom in a bit more? So as we can see here, I had a great birthday and I spent a lot of time developing my town, my city, and everything's coming together. We have Malika's apartment over here, and it's on this side here, this lovely penthouse area. And like I said, the top two floors are livable. So there's 2 units here, and Abiko is one of them. So let's hop right in, and I can take you on a tour of Malika's place. I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you got the chance to join me live, then we actually built it together. So yeah, I was live, and I'm sometimes live on YouTube. So make sure to turn the notification bell on so that you can be notified and join in on the fun, and also make some decisions, because a lot of the people that joined in weighed in on some of my design choices, colors, cool things to implement. So yeah, I'm going to show you literally everything. I'm also going to show you a couple of mods that I incorporated. So let's start right here. Let me put a pause on it. Or I think Malika's coming back from... Did I send her to the grocery store? I don't know where I sent her, but I'm playtesting, so... Okay, so this is... Hello, Travis. This is the outside of the penthouse. Yes, this is a part of the lot. How beautiful, right? This turned out so nice. It is actually a part of the lot. I don't know why the lamp is in the road like this, but I don't mind it too much. And I just added like a limo, parking meter, and look, it's fall right now. So like all the trees, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. All right. And then I added, of course, I've been trying to be a little more meticulous in adding the bus stop in like all the lots that I'm playing. There's somebody, oh, Travis is walking his dog. Is that what's happening? Your dog's name is Rags? I don't remember giving him a dog. It must be a stray barking at him. Anywho, this is the apartment. Let me raise it all the way up here. Yeah, and you guys probably saw this in my It Girl Mods video, but who cares? It's still fun. Okay, it's still fun. This is the apartment. Oh, I love that the bushes are even turning red with the leaves and everything. So I tried to do some fun stuff with the terrain, and the game keeps deleting my tile here and making it the sidewalk come back. I don't mind too much, but this was gone and it was green, but every time I load in, it puts the sidewalk back. So I've just accepted it. You know what I mean? We just accept things. And then I have this lovely waterfall, and this just makes it really bougie. So nice. Oh, so gorgeous. Let me just really take in how stunning all of this is. This is with Reshade. Beautiful with Reshade. I'm really singing in this video today. Okay. And so let me show you what I did downstairs. And again, if you were in my live, you've seen some of this. So when you walk into the apartment complex, on the right is, of course, the elevators to get to your complex. And on the left, we made a coffee shop. And I'm using this mod here. I'm going to pull it up on my other monitor. 1 second. I'm using this mod here, and this is the apartments and shopping on the same lot. And this mod enables community lot items to be available on apartment lots. So you first have to build your lot or build your apartment as if you were building a community lot, and then you would just use your cheat to change your lot zoning from community to apartment, and it allows all the community lot items to stay on the apartment, which we love. So I was able to build a little coffee shop at the MPC coffee espresso machine guy, the barista, not the espresso machine guy, girl, get a grip. He shows up And they actually change shifts. Like sometimes another lady shows up, so that's really nice. But so far it's been these two. Hello, Damien. So I just put in these lovely bar stool areas where you can just sip your coffee and look out your window. Maybe wait for your Uber for work, your carpool to work, you know. And then, yeah, over here we just have the lovely coffee area. And then I have some more seating here, and I just put a dirty coffee mug and some magazines. Right? So this turned out so good, and it's totally functional. We can come here and we can buy coffee for the barista himself, you know, give him a little break. Life is hard enough. Or we can order a coffee. Let's have Malika come in and order one, and I can show you how that works. Very simple. Same as always. But hey, it's good to see how these things work. Shout out to all the modders that literally make this game so innovative and fun. Malika, please hurry it up, please. Thank you. So let me pause right quick. She is going to literally just walk up to the barista and order a drink. She's like, hello, hello, Damien, how are you? He's like, hello, Mrs. Abiko. Your usual? Yes, my $20 usual. Thank you so much. And so she is having her espresso. And he is, what is he doing? Oh, he's actually like doing stuff. He's like making, like, I don't know, grinding the coffee beans or something. That's so cool. So she can have a little cup of coffee before going upstairs to her apartment. Isn't that cute? Oh my God. I did change her eyebrows by accident. I'm changing them back to blonde because I prefer them blonde, but there we go. Now, this premium condo does not just end there, okay? Coffee is basic. A lounge, outdoor lounge, is a lot more uppity. And that's what we have right here. Look how beautiful this is. Let me turn this light on right quick. Yeah, so to you too, honey. So this premium condo comes with an outdoor pit. And you can come out here. Look at all the foliage. Oh my gosh. This is why I love The Sims. And I think these plants are by TV Vicky Sims. And they make plants that are actually affected by the weather. And it looks so good. Let me take a picture, and I'm not cutting any of this out. Look how beautiful, right? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. So it's basically these half walls with those planters, and then some fencing, and then just like a bunch of greenery. Oh, it looks so good. And so my thinking is, like, after a date or whatever, you can just come out here, you know, light the fire or light your date on fire. And I put in a hidden fog machine right here. I turned the fog machine. Do you guys remember in the Party Essentials kit that I reviewed on the Hollis episode? It came with the fog machine. If you haven't seen that, feel free. Hollis is a great series. It's full of fun things. So I hid the fog machine in there just to make it look more smoky. And then I'm going to have her come out here and actually just light the fire. So this way, even if I don't want to light the fire, I can still just turn the fog machine on, and it just makes it look so pretty. So she's going to go ahead and just light the fire. Oh my gosh, this is lovely. And she'll take a seat over here. Which condo, like, step your condo game up, you guys. Which condo do you know that offers this luxury? Okay, none. You don't know any. Oh my gosh, the dog. The dog scared me. Oh my gosh. I need to, how did he get in here? How did the dog? What? That's wild. How did the dog enter into the apartment, into the lounge? Okay. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to fix it later, because I think this condo is very well maintained. And so they don't allow stray dogs to walk in, especially when there's fire. Like, bro, that's crazy. Okay. Come on out and, oh, you can sit around the campfire. That's nice. Is there room to do that? For now, I'm going to delete. No, I'm not. I'll show you how I'll prevent the dog from bothering us. That's lovely. She looks so pretty. We're going to go upstairs, and we are going to go to our condo. Now, Malika lives on the top floor, and then there's this floor that's open for others. So let's start with her floor. And the elevator comes out here. Apartment 6, the penthouse, and we're going to have her come in here, and I will give you a nice tour of her apartment. So this is what we're working with right now. Sorry, didn't mean to go that low into the sink. This is when you walk in. So stunning. I love the accent wall. That's just who she is, because even in her other apartment and on my other computer, she had a black and white pinstripe accent wall, so I had to bring it back. We have all her lovely shoes. She's a designer queen because she has money, right? Let's not get it twisted. And then this is her kitchen. It is everything. We have her water filter here. If you haven't seen my It Girl mods video, please go ahead and check that out. Wine glasses. We have the microwave up here. I want to actually show this to you. The microwave, I used some nifty thinking. I put it on a shelf, and it's actually on an invisible counter right up here. So I just put the shelf down and put the microwave on the invisible counter and shifted it up with Lamar's shiftable everything mod, and I love that because it just gives me a lot more counter space. Let's use it, and I'll have her have lunch. Yeah, let's have some nuggets. Okay, and I'm just trying to show you all. Oh, she doesn't have food. Oh, she does. Okay, good. I have this new mod in my game. It's this mod right here, and it's called No Free Food with Refrigerator Except at Dorms. I love this. Basically what it does is all brand new refrigerators, except for dorms, come with 0 food points. So you will have to go buy food or order food, order some Instacart. I love that for realism, because really, who has moved into a place that has food? Like just a full fridge stock? No. I love to make my Sims struggle. So Malika is having some dino nuggets. So you can see she just uses the microwave there. And the nuggets are going to be rolling. These nuggets are converted by Jackie93 Sims. Of course they are. And her cooking skills going up while the nuggets are heating up. They're ready. And she's going to go sit and eat her nuggets. Perfect. So this is the kitchen. And I love it. It's so uppity, so fancy. She has her corporate computer here because she's a corporate baddie. And again, all of these mods are featured in my It Girl video, so please go ahead and check that out. And then on this side, I have a bar for her. And she can just make drinks. And I do have a new mod in my game. I know, a lot of mods, y'all. But this mod makes your Sims able to get drunk. Let me pull it up. This is the mod right here. It's called Actual Alcohol. Bar drinks make Sims act drunk. And yep, it's just as simple as that. And what you need to do is pick between either 100%, which means every single time your Sim drinks, they will perform drunk interactions, or 50%, where there's a 50% chance they will perform drunk interactions, 50% chance they will just sip like normal. This mod is by Nyami. Yeah, so I just popped this into my game because I do want to play around and see, you know, add some more drama. And the thing is, when your Sim just makes a drink, they will not get drunk. When your Sim makes drinks, the plural, this is when they can get drunk. So that's good because you don't always want them to get drunk, right? Cool. And so I have this lovely area. And then on this side, this is her living room. Isn't it so chic? So chic. She has her bar cart here with her cocktail making tray. This is functional. Again, all these mods featured in my It Girl CC video. And then on this side, we have her coffee table, Tom Ford stuff, lovely rug, pillow. This is by Aggressive Kitty. It's converted to Sims 2. And then her frame TV, Jackie93 Sims. Yeah. So this is her apartment, or at least the main area of her apartment. She's eating her dino nuggets. Yeah. I love playing her. She's just so chic, and like she doesn't have any kids. It's not like that kind of gameplay. I'm sure once she like gets pregnant and like gets married, if she just decides to, then we'll have more of that kind of gameplay. But for now, I'm enjoying this phase of her life. Oh yes, out here is a balcony. She has her yoga mat here, and then a little table with a speaker to play some music as she does her yoga. You guys saw that in the It Girl mods video. And then this is her room. Very simple. Let's turn off this light. Very simple. I have the time control clock here, and I've slowed the speed down. Currently it is at 60%. Yeah, currently at 60%, because that's, I kind of like to play somewhere between 40 and 60, just depending. And then this is her little wardrobe. She has some clothes on the floor, her bed, very simple. And then over here we have her vanity area. She has her, every girl has this, right? Flat iron, blow dryer, everything. Shoe boxes, and then a bunch of clutter. And I really like that she has some Shea Moisture products, because she does have textured hair, and I like that representation in my game. Oop, that scared me. Let me turn my phone on quiet. Thank you. So that is her apartment, and these are the high-rise buildings. And like I said, one more person can move in here. I don't have a Sim ready for that right now, but eventually I will. So for now, she doesn't have any neighbors. But this is Malika, y'all. Doing her thing, enjoying her nuggets. Does she know how to cook? Not really. So yeah, she's probably more of a takeout girl because she's grinding. Okay, she's busy, and I'm gonna show you her place of work. So right now, she's unemployed, but for the story and for my gameplay, she is not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Sim Blender. Where is it? Right here. And I'm going to set her career to business. So we're gonna go to careers, business, adult career. Not journalism. I actually want the business career. Business. And then we're going to see this pop up here. There's an opening in the business career as a mailroom technician. We're going to take the job, right? And then with the Sim Blender, again, we're going to go to careers. Set level. I'm going to click level 2. I don't know what level 2 is. Executive assistant level 2, longer hours, but an opportunity to work the phones, increase people skills, and keep the boss happy. Start developing your speaking skills now. You might be able to impress the boss with a creative new business proposal. I think that's perfect. I know in real life, which kind of executive assistant is going to live in a penthouse, right? Like, come on. But I think that she has worked in other corporations in SimCity, and maybe San Myshuno or something like this. And she's been able to, do really well. And there's a new opportunity here in this new city, or this new town, because things are now kind of building up. And so she wants to kind of take advantage of that. So that's how I set her career. And now she's employed. All right. So with that being said, I think we should go and look at her place of employment. But I think I want to show you her boss first. What should I do? Should I show you her boss or should I show you her place of employment? Let me show you her boss first. So let me show you some of the planning, mapping, and all that kind of stuff that I'm thinking of. Okay, so over here, you guys already know we have the brownstones in this area, and I've sectioned this side off because this is supposed to be like a good neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like if you live downtown anywhere, there are distinctions. Like there's the uppity, there's the expensive designer stores, and then there's also like the really bougie residential spaces with the good schools, and then you kind of have like the more rundown, and then somewhere that like meets right in the middle. So this area is like the bougie, really nice area, family home, stuff like this. I'm even thinking like right here, I'm going to put in the elementary school, just like right here. So it's kind of like this is the zone for that, like zone 1, when you're in school. Then you can see here that I have 3 lots, and I will still show you Malika's boss and stuff, but I just kind of want to show you the mapping first. 3 lots here, 1, 2, 3, and then some neighborhood deco on the sides of it. These are going to be 3 homes, like houses. I'm not sure if they're going to be bungalows or just a little bit more of like a Midwestern style home, but I want this area to be kind of like a cul-de-sac. So it's like the road ends here, and then you have one house here, one house here, one house here, and they all are kind of lumped together. Then that makes sense, because if we have a school right here, the uppity and then the middle to lower class all have access to the school right here. And then if you live in an apartment or something, you just have to like take the bus. You wouldn't live super close to school. And that's pretty much how schools are zoned, usually to be closer to the residential than the high density spaces. Look at me in my little urban planning major. Okay, so that's kind of that side. And then on this side here is where the lower end of things is. So this side's a little more grungy. That's why I've included the neighborhood deco that looks like this. We have the Freedom units. These are where Dino lives. Athena and Dayton have moved in here. And we have some more units for folks to move into. I think we have 2 more, right? Yes. Perfect. Then over here we have the Llama Burger and Thrift Store. You've already seen that. Here I've built in a food market, which I'm really excited for you all to see. And then here I've built in a club. So this side of town is a little bit more of the grungy, urban. It's not super grungy, but, grungy enough. And we can do, more of that type of lot. Like this is where like you'd find, on this side, you'd find like bars and like a mechanic shop, these type of industrial things. And then we go across this block here. Don't get motion sick now. Hold on tight. Okay. This is now the more expensive metropolitan area. We have these pretty buildings here that look very expensive to me. And then we have the Penthouse here. And then we have SimSoft Incorporated. The reason why SimSoft is kind of standing on its own is because I want to build a gym. And I talked about this before. I'm either going to put the gym here or put the gym here. I've not yet built it because I've been building all these other things. So this is SimSoft Incorporated. And then we look on this side. And this is like the bungalows, the residentials. And then we have this one right here. I might move this to be on this side. It depends. We have a more mid-century modern home, and this is where the owner of SimSoft Solutions lives, Mr. Stone. Nathaniel Stone is his name. You can see I named a lot mid-century. So there's that. So let's go into Mr. Stone's home. I'm thinking there has to be a space like kind of like the hills, right? You have your city, of course, but then you have like the hills where people actually own really large homes. They're not brownstones very close together. They're like independent homes. So either this little area can be the hills and I can just put trees all around it, or this area, it's too close to the water. Yeah, but I kind of like it growing this way, like the city is growing this way, because eventually we're gonna have some beach lots and then it'll all kind of make sense. But yeah, okay, so let's go into Mr. Stone's home. And yeah, if you all watched my video on the mods for Criminal gameplay, then you are familiar with Mr. Stone. He looks different because I've come into my sim style a little bit better. I felt like his face was very chiseled before, so I've adapted, but it's the same essence. And he had a mid-century home that I worked really hard on, and then Pink Soup destroyed it because I was on my old computer. And I've tried my best to replicate that as best as possible. My CC looks different now, but again, I think I'm coming into myself when it comes to my sim style and kind of how I'm building. So this is his home, his mid-century home, mid-century inspired, reds and browns. He has his luxury car here. I don't have any CC cars yet, so I'm holding off because I'm like, I don't have CC kids clothes. I don't have CC teen stuff. Like, I don't want to go overboard because I don't play those sims yet. I haven't played any teens or kids. Nobody has had any children yet. And I do want all the kids in my game to be, I was going to say organic. I guess that's not the word. I want them to be born in game so I can feel more attached to them. So yeah. Okay. So this is Mr. Stone. Where's he at? What is he doing? What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Where are you even? Okay. He's in the washroom. So Mr. Stone, our good sir, is right here. Now I'm going to put in some better pictures of him. Mr. Stone is a corporate mogul. He owns SimSoft Solutions, which is a tech company, and we're going to go through that. He lives in this mid-century home by himself. The only people that have access to this home, which I'm not done building it, I just started yesterday, day before yesterday. The only people that have access to this home are his maid and him. He's kind of a loner sim, but he's charismatic. He knows how to present. He knows how to do what he has to do, but he's also a bit of a loner. I'll show you what I've got so far. So when you walk in, there's this really nice mirror and plant. This side of the home is his room. So this is his whole bedroom, huge. And then he has a bathroom. I'm not done at all, but I want to make a platform with a bathtub and like some candles around, just like a nice serene environment. He has his smart mirror. I need to put the sinks and all his men care and his colognes, and you know, I got to make it nice, but I'm not done. I didn't even start. I just put these down because his hygiene needs were going low. And then when we come back into this hallway here, lovely, we have the kitchen. So this home looks similar to the first one I made, but low-key it's better. We have the kitchen here, which looks so really freaking nice. And we have some pantry items. You know, he made some focaccia bread, so that's what he's about to come and eat right now. I can let it play. He has a coffee machine, a popcorn maker. And I don't usually put this in people's homes, but I think his quirk is that he's a loner. He likes to eat popcorn and watch TV when he's not running his, you know, $1,000,000 businesses. So that's him. We're going to eat his focaccia. We have his water filter here. And I've learned that the water filter, I don't have any issues with the water filter when I have an expensive dishwasher. They will not use this as a sink. So that's just a little hack. And then he has his fridge and all his stuff. So this looks very similar to the other house I made, but I just made it better and prettier. And this is Mr. Stone. Stone Cold. Let me stop. This is Mr. Stone. Nathaniel Stone. Nathaniel, good to meet you. And his story is really that he had a wife and she was pregnant, and unfortunately she passed away. And I would like this to be reflective in his memories. He did have a fire. There was a fire. We burned the focaccia, but we made another one. But I do want this to be in his memories. So we have to talk about Mr. Stone's lover, and this is Catherine Stone. He engaged her. He married her. She was someone that just understood his temperament. He's a bit of a loner. He's a bit grumpy. He's a boss. He doesn't have a lot of time. Well, Catherine was always there to encourage him. She was always there to be patient with him. She inspired him. She was basically his muse. And they found out that they were with child, and he was going to have a son, and that was the most exciting thing. But Catherine came ill with a sudden disease and passed away. And Mr. Stone has never been the same. He's never been the same. He's more recluse. He's more closed off, focused on the business. He's dabbled into some of the crime. That's how he copes. Make a lot of money, scam those who get in his way. And yeah, that's his trauma. And so this is Mr. Stone's story. Rest in peace to Catherine Stone. Who knows if he'll ever love again. This is his living room. Did I eat down or what? Because it looks amazing. Are you kidding? This living room looks so freaking nice. And I just put like these empty picture frames because like he used to have like a home full of pictures, and then he just took them all down because he doesn't want reminders of the family that he lost. Fireplace ready, romantic blanket. It's a fake one. Okay. This is from the, what's the Sims 4 expansion pack? Ciudad Enamorada, Love Struck. This is from the Love Struck pack, and the whole pack has been converted. I already showed you guys the database. I already put you on. Okay, so go there. But isn't this everything? I love the rug. Imagine like having a fireplace and like you have like your mafia Sims, or like, you know, your really wealthy Sims, and they just have this rug here. It's just so lovely. Yeah, so I made his living room here. I put these counters to be like TV stand. He has his TV here, empty frames, and then just like a nice seating place. And then I put this focaccia down here because I was taking pictures, but it should go in the kitchen, but it looks so good. I was taking some pictures of the focaccia on the table, so that's why that's there. And then on this side, he has his bar area with some music. I love this. This is just perfect to me. Then I'm not done, as we all know. It's funny because the last time I showed you guys Mr. Stone's house, I also was not done. So it's like we're at the same point as last time, a year later. Okay, so this is the thinking, right? You go through here, sliding doors, and you're going to get his office. He's just going to have like a desk here, chairs, 2 chairs, whatever. He has an actual office at his business site, but good to work from home. Oh, and then last time you guys put me on, you told me that I should add in some microscopes to simulate him checking the counterfeit money. So I did download some microscopes. Which one do I like? I like that light blue one there. And you can actually use this. That's really cool. All right, y'all. So this is what I'm looking for. This is the Genuine Bucks famous counterfeiting machine. Why earn money when you can simply print it yourself, period? Jobs and careers take away valuable time you could be spending with your family. What family? Stone does not have a family. Think of the children and get yourself one of the Genuine Bucks famous counterfeiting machines. So he has this machine. So the business that he owns is a business where he washes money. So he has where he prints this fake money is hidden in this area here. And so he has his office, and then there's going to be a secret doorway. So you guys put me onto a couple of things, and I'm very grateful. The first thing you told me is to add, where is it, in electronics? The sprinkler was in sort by room. I've never used this in my whole life. I'm not lying to you. Kitchen, miscellaneous. And the sprinkler is, I just saw it and I lost it and I saw it again right here. Skimmer Security Ceiling Sprinkler. Apparently this came with university. So I'm going to put this sprinkler right up top right here. You guys told me that this thing catches on fire. So that was another good thing. And then the other good tip you guys shared with me is that there's a secret bookshelf that acts as a door. I had no idea. I had no stinking idea. Is it this one? Renaissance bookcase. Or was it this one? Very mysterious. It must be. This goes with the door really well. I hope it is this one. Read a book, open door. Oh. I had a feeling. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. So I get to read a book. Mystery, the mysteriously mysterious. You guys, that's crazy. And then he does all his crimes in here and nobody will ever know. That's so crazy. I can't. Wow, that's crazy. That is so crazy. Okay, so he's gonna go dance. That's perfect. So you guys put me on to this door. I never knew about it. The sprinklers never knew about it. And then this idea where I can use the microscope when I make his office. He'll actually like have his computer and stuff, but then he'll use this and look through and examine the bills. You know what I mean? Like that's a part of the process. I love. Oh my gosh, so fun. Okay, so instead of going out to listen to music, let me save real quick. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you SimSoft Solutions, the business. All right. So we are here. It's looking like a traffic jam at 9 p.m. I don't know whose yellow car this one is, but this one is Stone's car. He's just parking. Let's go on over. Okay, he's running over. This is SimSoft Solutions. Doesn't it look so good? Lots of cars here. I'm surprised at that, but hey, some of them I put, some of them I didn't remember I put them. SimSoft Solutions, okay? And this is it's like Microsoft, you know what I mean? Somebody like Bill Gates comes up with a tech idea, but Stone came up with, it's not really an idea. I guess it's more like, he's not really a software developer, he's an entrepreneur, right? So he's not a tinkering kind of guy, he just has a business mindset. So let me show you kind of what we got so far. When you walk in, of course, we have this section over here. Do I have to close the store or is it already closed is the question. Yeah, it's closed. Over here is really cool, right? Because I'm using these cash register items from, I want to say Linda Sims. You can be the cashier. They function regularly like cashiers do. So if I have him as the cashier, let me just tell him to do that, right? You can see that I have two computers on this side. I have this one and this one. What I do is I use testing cheats enable true. I'm actually going to bring in Dino because if you all remember in my story, Dino works here. What I'm going to do is I actually don't even need to do that because I've hidden a teleporter right here. So I'm going to summon in, Dino's last name is Gallo, I think. Summon Gallo, Ricardino. Thank you. Make him selectable. So my thinking is one sim will be the cashier because this is a store and I've marked all these as expensive. Okay, they're all expensive. And I would like my sims to actually just like come here and actually buy their computers. Like they're not going to just buy from the buy catalog. Like, no, you have to support the local economy. So one sim, not Stone. Stone is the seat. He runs this place. This is just for show and tell purposes. If you have bullprop testing cheats enabled true on, shift click on these two computers here and you can break them. I think they're already broken even. Yeah. But you can shift and break them. And I've done that. So we have cashiers here. And then Dino being the tech guy, he is actually going to come on over here. Stone's like, hey, boy. Hey, just coming in to repair some computers, not stealing any parts, I promise. And Dino is going to be repairing them. And so that's kind of how the front will work. We have you know when you go to the store and you get like the tech guru, you know, your people that help you. And then you also pay. I love this. This is perfect. Okay. Another thing I have here, which is exciting. So this is obviously where you're going to buy your computers. Over here, I have an ATM machine just because I like the aesthetic. And then recently, I think TV Vicky Sims created a default for the cell phone electronics kiosk. So I might put one right here, or I might get rid of the ATM, put the ATM outside, and then put in the kiosks. Okay, Stone, I don't need you to be the cashier because that's below your pay grade. Come on over here. Now, this room, you might be wondering, what is going on? Is this the AA meeting? It is not. It is not Sim Anonymous. It is a, you know, when you go to the Apple store and they have like every Saturday, they do like teaching seniors how to, you know, set up emails and stuff. Like they do like tech classes. This is one of those. I love the wall. I did like a mural style here, added a little vent here. And then, yeah, I know the pulpit makes it look kind of more like like a religious gathering, but there is a invisible recolor for this pulpit. The only thing is I don't know what I would put down here instead, because none of my tables are that tall, like, you know what I mean? So it would always look weird. Yeah, because none of my tables are tall enough to kind of replace the pulpit. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So for now, I guess eventually, I mean, this one is a drawer for a hair salon, but it's not bad. We could use that and then make this invisible. I mean, yeah. And then what we could do is we go ahead and use a walk-through block. This one right here. I love using these so that you don't get routing issues. Oops. Move this here. That shadow is helpful. Move that back. Yeah. Come back into live mode. Let's try it out. Let's activate the tech manual. I think, can he teach? Yeah, he can lead one. Did it work? It worked. Is this the best option? No, but is it better than the pulpit? In my opinion, for this space, yeah, because this is a store. So a wooden pulpit in a tech store feels a bit out of place. So this is cool. So this area is essentially where your sims rather can come. The sims in the community, if they're shopping or whatever day, they will come here and they will hold tech seminars, and you can gain mechanical interest or work interest. And we can change this. This is with the opportunity pack. I feel like I've talked so much about the opportunity pack. I'm sure you guys want to punch me in the face at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. But we have different ones. You can gain logic, you can gain mechanical, you can gain charisma, different kinds. So you can interchange this. But for now, I think the tech manual makes sense. People come in here and they gain mechanical skills, right? How to reboot your PC or how to repair, and then they can gain that kind of ability. Okay, I think I talked enough about that. Let's now go upstairs. So when we are upstairs, I love this because everything looks so techy. It's so cool. When you first walk upstairs, we have this table, and this is where executive assistant Malika will sit right here. This is her table. And I did put the extension cord and some papers, and, you know, I just kept everything really white and black. Mr. Stone is very neat. Very neat. He has a maid. I told you that's the only person that comes in his house. He's very neat, very regimented, and he wants his business to be the same. And then I used these half walls that come with the game, and I created some cubicles. And we have some paper deco, you know, somebody was trying to work on something, it wasn't working out. And I put this little stamp on the wall as like a, you know, logo or something. And so, yeah, it's pretty much all the same. You come in, you sit down. These are Monique hacked computers. So, of course, we're going to use work at home. And then we're going to use one of these options. It might be tech and gizmo. So they'll be writing tech reports. And then they'll have to, you know, submit the report to Mr. Stone. And then every time they write an article, they also make money. And so that's how Mr. Stone is also making money, in addition to the classes, in addition to selling expensive electronics. So you guys get the gist. Like, he's a baller, right? So on this corner, of course, we have our water cooler and our garbage. I had to put that there, you know, water cooler chats. And then over here is a nice clear screen, and this is Mr. Stone's office. And I really enjoyed building his office. I think it's his personality very to the T. He has his idea board, presentation board, fan, plant, a globe with some drafting books, a little thermos cup that he keeps here when he works really late. He fills it up with coffee and, you know, has that, or maybe some soup or something. And then this is his desk. And I put like some glasses, a mug, some water, and then this thing that like is like Mr. Stone, you know what I mean? SimSoft president, Mr. Stone. And then he has the same Monique's hacked computer here. And this is also cool because he can just be emailing emailing folks. And you guys know how I play, very storytelling based. I like to just get in the story and just immerse myself in it. So if someone in town is like, Mr. Stone, we're having an event, we would love SimSoft to maybe sponsor us. Or maybe the principal is like, Mr. Stone, you know, we're building a computer lab for the teens in the high school, and we would love a donation of some computers in exchange for whatever, some internship opportunities. And then I would invite in the principal to sit here, and he would sit here and they would talk, and based on how the chat goes, I would drive the story from there. So yeah, this is why I love Sims 2, because I can do whatever I want. And then over here we have this blueprint board, and this is cool because he's actually working on a draft. He's designing something right now, but this is kind of where he locks in. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, this is pretty much it. I love it. Turned out so good. This is like the nicest business office I've made. So business people are going to work up here. Sales associates, techie kind of people are going to be down here. They'll be selling things. They'll be repairing things. Oh, you might wonder, how is Dino sitting kind of invisibly? If you go into table, you go into desks. These are the 3 mods that I'm using to get this to work. They're not mods, but CC, I don't know. The island counter desk is the first one. So of course you have your island, and then you'd put this here. Okay. Face it the right way, and then you would recolor it to be invisible, which is what's going on over here. Then you have this island chair, and you would place that here, and you would recolor it to be invisible. Okay, and then you have a slot blocker, and you place that on the island top, like on the desk, on the counter, and you'd make that invisible. So that basically creates a fake desk situation like this. On the counter, this is what Dino is sitting on, right? It's just invisible. And that's how I get that to function, because I want the cashier to be here while Dino is fixing stuff to kind of simulate that, like, hey, like I brought in my laptop, or like, hey, like, can you fix my, you know, my charger? That kind of thing. I don't want him to be in a private room. I want him to be out in the open. So that's how I got that to work. But I guess I forgot to put in a chair for it to look proper. And I want a chair that's tall to fit his height that he's at right now, but I guess it won't work with, sorry you guys, I'm very indecisive about stuff like this, because when I'm actually playing, I need to be immersed. I don't want to feel like, oh, this looks funny. I want to just feel like I'm in it, you know what I mean? So let's do this black stool. And so his butt is not on it, but hey, there's a stool there. Oh, you fixed it already? So here's another thing. If you have an actual sim, like in a household that you're playing, and you want your sim to come in here and bring their things to Dino, that's cool. If you're just playing and you want Dino to just constantly be fixing things, then I'll have him come over here and repair this one, right? So he's coming off the stool, and he's going to come over here. Right. And then I'm just going to go here, shift click, and I'm going to break it again. Right? So that way he always has something to work on, because he gains skill points this way, and then it just looks better. Like when you have him in here actually working on stuff. And of course, when customers come in, I think he'll talk with them and, you know, that kind of thing. Now, another mod I want to show you is this one right here. And this is by Pick and Mix. Love Pick and Mix. One of the OGs in the game. And this is an info card. Everything and more you could possibly want to know about something in the limited time you have available. So I'm thinking, I don't know about you guys, but when I go to the like the Best Buy or whatever, I learn a lot. Like I read the specs, I learn a lot about like different things. This is the mod I'm talking about. It's by Pick and Mix Mods for The Sims 2. And it's this info card right here. And it says this object was designed to be placed beside exhibits in museums or art galleries to educate the sim about the associated item. Once placed, options from the debug menu can be used to configure the skill. So I didn't realize that it's a debug. So now that we know that, of course, this is not a museum. You're not going to just come here and just stare at the thing and learn. Okay, I need to always remember, when you're done with opportunity pack, deactivate it so that your sims are not going to be drawn to it anymore. So let's go into debug, which I believe is just shift clicking. Cool. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So we're going to shift click skill, and then I can set the skill. Okay, got you. And then if I shift click, I can select the badge. Oh, even cooler. So what should it be? I'm assuming mechanical skill. Or the badge. I mean, robotery would be a bit much, right? I really wish it would increase hobby enthusiasm. I think for this instance, mechanical makes sense. So we're going to set both of them. Skill, mechanical. And then let's look at the details. Info card model, skill, mechanical. Oh, very cool. Oh, we can set limits. Minimum 0. Okay. Maximum. I don't know what this means. For skills, the minimum and maximum skill that the sim needs to be able to benefit from the details on the info card. Okay. Max should just be 10. Like, you could always come to the computer store and learn. So let's have Mr. Stone come over here. This is so cool. I like that we're learning together. Okay. And now he's reading and learning. That's cool. And I have another one here. So as my Sims are looking around, they can learn. I love that. So I already showed you guys the upstairs, right? There's a bathroom over here. I don't know if I showed you. And then I have all my important mods hidden back here. I have my Need Freak mod. I have my time control clock. I have my visitor controller. And I'm definitely going to ban the critters, the animals. And we're also going to ban the unsavory charlatan. Because I don't think, I mean, if he comes here to steal, Mr. Stone would definitely hire bodyguards to beat him up. And then we have the sim blender. So I've hidden the mods back there. The washroom's over here. Mr. Stone's office over here. The workspace over here. And then we have some stairs upwards. And this area is not done. And that's just because I'm not sure what to do up here. The thing is, I wanted to put a conference room because I want somewhere where they can actually present their findings to Mr. Stone. But then I was like, you know what? I feel like Mr. Stone's vibe is more like, we all got to work together, because he's trying to come across as like a non-criminal. So maybe every morning they just have their team meeting in here. Or maybe they have it all the way up on the 3rd floor, you know, in one of these rooms. Or maybe they have a room where it's just like tinkering tools, or a cafeteria. You know, that was something that I'm thinking about too. If my Sims are going to work here for like a full day, they need somewhere to eat their lunch. So we could put a cafeteria up here. So I'm not fully done. I put a dishwasher up here to remind myself about that. I'm not fully done. I was thinking that if your Sim has broken appliances, like the stereo and stuff, they can also bring it here too. It's not just computers. So yeah, so this is a cool, innovative idea. Yeah. So Mr. Stone, I'm going to first off make Dino unselectable, and I'm going to delete him, and then we're going to actually just drive back home. So I hope you all enjoyed that little tour of SimSoft Solutions. I love how it turned out. It looks so good. Yeah, really pleased with it. Let me show you some of the other builds that I've made in this save file so far in Sonoma City. And that really is a farmer's market, fresh food market. It's not a farmer's market, it's a fresh food market. So yeah, I'll show you that one right now. So down here we have, this is what I was saying, I kind of want things to be more like outside. Then inside I'll have some of my stockable foods, and those are these right here. Like if you buy this peanut butter, it's actually been made functional by DD Sims, and it's been edited by Belladova. So if your sim actually purchased this, they can stock their fridge with it and get fresh food points. Same with like all these pastas and yeah, like this cocoa. So I downloaded like a bunch of different things. I kind of want the store to look, I'll put up an inspo picture, but a little more Mediterranean offerings, like oils, pastas, meats, cheeses, that kind of thing. And then baked goods like these cupcakes, fresh bread loaves, milk. Yeah, these are the type of things. So not too much on like the candies and pops and sodas, more on that like Mediterranean, or like not even Mediterranean, just like whole foods, I guess. Okay, so out here I put in this Vegano market stall or cart. This is by Crisp and Kerosene, and yep, this just functions like a grocery store fresh produce machine thing. So your sim can come here and purchase that. Can only be used by adults apparently. So I just recolored it black, and I put some plants and some crates around it. And then on this side I just used our base game produce thing, and I used a recolor that I downloaded. And then right here I'm using this postcard stand, just because I feel like it makes sense here, like all together. I believe this is from Jackie93 Sims. Yeah, so this is essentially all that's required, considering your sim can come here, purchase groceries from this side, purchase groceries from this side. But this fills up the food fridge capacity. It does not fill up the fresh food points. So when you actually go inside, my thinking is then to have a little, not like a butcher, but like a deli kind of situation. I really like this flooring, was it? Yeah, something like this is really nice to me. And I added this like wall here just to be a bit of a divider. I don't know, just because I thought it looked cool and nice. So why not? Why not take a crazy chance? Yeah, something like that. And then we'll just put in our cash register and some stalls and shelves on the inside, where we'll put in all of our stockable food items for fresh food points. So I'm gonna do that now. But and then this is the exterior. I just added a window because it needed some light in there, and then I added in, you know, trash, all that kind of stuff. A dumpster that's deco, it's not functional. And out here we have the ice cream truck like I mentioned before, and then over here I'm thinking I need to grab these string lights, and the string lights, I need to fix this as well, because this should not be black, it should be red. I want string lights to kind of like attach from this building to this building. I don't know if it's possible because it may not be that long, but I'm going to try and have like string lights. And then what I want to do is I want to create something small, like a small foundation, and then like just some seating, and something will happen here, like maybe like little performances or something. Just not anything crazy. Like performances sounds wild, but I don't mean performances like that. I mean like, I don't know, like meetings or something, some sort of gathering situation with the string lights, something here. That's what I want. And like with colorful chairs, you know, all over. Maybe this is just like somewhere where people like play music or something. I don't know, just to make it feel a little more lively. And then this gives your sims, my sims, reason to actually come here, not just to purchase food, not just to use whatever I'll build here, but also just to like hang out here too. So maybe some instruments, I don't know.